The last week we'd spent vehicleless in the desert of Arizona. After rodents had climbed up into our engine bay and chewed up a whole bunch of wire, causing lots of damage. We were so excited when we got the call the truck was ready. Hello?
Wanted to let you know your Tacoma is ready for pickup.
A good friend of ours, Michelle, offered to drive me back to my truck in her schoolie, which was easily at least a 4-hour round trip. It's always so amazing to see the goodness and kindness in humanity, and especially in the nomad community. We were so excited to get our truck back. However, when you live off-grid in the desert of Arizona for over a week without a truck, the errands do pile up. So there's definitely a long list of things we need to do when I return. The weather had begun to warm up already, and due to the fact that it would take almost all day to pick up the truck, run a few errands in the city, and return, Tarah opted to stay behind in Quartzsite with the pets. The sun was already beginning to set. It would definitely be dark by the time I returned back to Quartzsite. However, I did need to take advantage of the opportunity that I was currently in the city of Lake Havasu and all the extra stores it had to offer. So, first stop was more dog food for Stella at Tractor Supply. And the next stop was Harbor Freight to buy some of these lights to hopefully act as a rodent deterrent. And then I was back on the road, headed to Quartzsite, not knowing all the while Tarah had an unexpected visitor at camp. As dusk began to settle on the horizon, out came the predators. While Tarah was quietly knitting in the tent, a coyote walked through our camp. Long after the sun had set, I found myself driving the desert roads of the BLM back to our campsite. Tarah was not the only one excited to see that I'd returned. Stella was super excited as well.
Am I home?
The next day, we woke up to beautiful blue skies and white clouds. However, that was not to last long, as a strong wind front was coming through and would build up over the course of the day and into the evening. Are you ready, Stella? And go for a drive? Good girl. Sit. Good girl.
Oh, Angie, you better be quick.
Pick it up. I know, that's why I want to get going. Watch out. 1, 2, 3, up. All right. Bye, I love you. Okay, in the back. I'll be back. Need anything from town? Okay. You're welcome. Now that we finally had the truck back, we had a list of errands I was hoping to accomplish before the wind began. First up was to try and get rid of the garbage we had. Stella was really excited to be able to go for another truck ride. It's one of her favorite things. She definitely missed it during the last week. Okay, in the back, stay. Next, I headed into the town of Quartzsite, and my first stop was to try and find some drinking water or reverse osmosis water. Sometimes during peak season, or even slightly after, it can prove challenging, as sometimes all the water stations can be emptied out, which just happened to be the case for today. Water's all gone. After striking out at the first place looking for water, I decided to carry on and check out another location, only to find out they were out of water as well. Luckily, we had enough drinking water to last a couple more days, so we'd just have to make it last, and hopefully the machines were filled up again soon. Stella approves. And then picked up some packages in there. And one of the packages is part of Tara's birthday present. I wanted to get us something I wanted to get her something that would always remind her of our time here in Arizona, because it has been quite special and unique, and we've been very lucky to have this experience. So yeah, hopefully she likes it. And now that I've run a few errands in town, I gotta get back to the campsite because there's a high wind advisory, and now that we finally have the truck back, we need to put everything back in there before the winds come today. So yeah, heading back to the campsite to load the truck up as it normally is and pack some things up to protect them from the wind that's coming tonight. Okay.
Oh, you got me something, didn't you?
I did. It's a big box.
This one?
Yep. Okay. Can sit down and open. It's your birthday.
It is already.
Do you?
Yes.
What is it?
Hold on, Stella's over peeing. We don't want that on the roof.
Oh, let's be real. I wanted to get something for you to always remember our time in Arizona. And I thought this was the essence. You know, because it says on the box, don't you, who it's from. You recognize the name.
Yes.
She's so excited she didn't even get a knife. She didn't even get a knife to open it. She's just gonna rip it open with her bare hands. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Can't hold all these papers.
Blow away. Okay. Packed up real good.
Oh, that's fancy material. There's so much packing material.
Wow. She protected them real good. Excited, are you?
Very. Try food in my teeth. Oh my goodness.
She did not want them breaking.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I wish I would have waited.
Oh, look at that. She has candies. A little surprise.
Aww. Oh, I wish I would have waited to have my coffee now.
How is it?
How's what?
How is your cup?
My cup is and you got yourself one? So
Yes. So we can both sit there and drink with our cactus cups.
We'll look through all the packaging. I'm sure we didn't miss anything.
Right? We'll go back to the dump again.
Very cool. Beautiful.
Got a scamp on the bottom. Very cool. Oh. Cactus mugs. One of the other items I picked up was a rodent repellent that connects to your 12-volt battery inside of your truck. I was excited to hook this up and hopefully prevent any more rodent damage. Please stay tuned for another video showing how we did that. Later on that evening, part 2 of Tara's birthday presents arrived. We live nomadically in a 13-foot travel trailer called a boler. Space is always a concern. So, what else do you get someone for their birthday? I wanted it to be something unique, something memorable. So, I ordered Tara a singing telegram for her birthday.
Why, hello there, Tara. It's me, your birthday surprise. You're probably wondering why I'm here. Your birthday happened a few days ago. Well, Angie wanted to keep the surprises going. She loves you so much. You have a heart of gold. It's a privilege to be yours. And she wanted me to sing this for you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can tell, falling in love with you. Shall I stay Happy birthday, Tara.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Just a few short days after Tara received her singing telegram from Joy Brooker found herself on Morning in America. Not saying the two are linked in any way, but we thought it was pretty neat. Just before it started to get dark, I pulled out the lights that I had purchased the day before at Harbor Freight and strung them up all around the tires and under the vehicle, hoping to prevent any more rodent damage. This seems to be a popular technique, and after the bill that we just paid to get the truck back, I was more than willing to give it a go, even if it made the truck look like a Christmas tree. And as the winds began to pick up for a multi-day windy event, we were treated to a beautiful sunset. Thank you for joining us in today's video. We are so happy to have you along on our adventures. Stay tuned for our next video while we endure the winds of the Quartzsite Desert.
Super windy.
And the beautiful rainbows that came after the storm.